Have you ever wondered why almost every major country, the US, the UK, China, India, seems to be dealing with huge national debts these days? Is your country drowning in debt and struggling to even pay the interest? Who exactly do they owe all this money to? And how does this affect global markets, gold prices, and even major events around the world? Let's break it down quickly.
The roots of this issue go back to the 1970s, when the United States decided to detach the dollar from its gold reserves. This decision allowed the government to create more money without being limited by the amount of gold it physically held. The government started producing more money and invested it in development, highways, bridges, and other major infrastructure projects.
As people received more money, they deposited it into banks. Banks, in turn, used those deposits to lend money.
Not just to individuals and businesses, but even to the government active through the purchase of government bonds. This borrowing and spending cycle has been running non-stop for decades.
Now, after about 50 years of this cycle, the total global debt is estimated at nearly $300 trillion,
while the combined economic output of all nations is around 100 trillion.
In simple terms, the world owes far more than it produces, making repayment, or even covering the interest, increasingly difficult.
So what can governments do? They have three tricky options. Print more money, which can lead to inflation. They could raise taxes, which upset citizens, or borrow even more. But there's a twist. These days, people are pouring their money into the stock markets instead of keeping it in banks.
As a result, banks don't have enough reserves to lend to governments. This has trapped many countries in a debt spiral, creating economic instability and sparking unrest worldwide. Some conflicts we see today might even be distractions from deeper financial crises.
Meanwhile, central banks are hoarding gold and silver again, seeing them as safer than government debt. Interestingly, some believe that leaders may want markets to adjust or even dip, so investors move their money back into banks. This gives governments access to funds once again. In short, the global financial system is sitting on an enormous bubble, and the world is trying to keep it from bursting. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it so others can benefit as well. See you in the next video.